All right, we'll go ahead and start to Thursday, July 6th, Buchanan County School Board meeting. We'll open the meeting with a moment of silence. And the pledge.
You'd like to hear what we should have that.
Just class at your close one.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we get started, I'd like to thank Rick Jackson and the Buchanan County Technical Center for their summer school. Students came up and have almost got it finished, and it's tremendous. It's a big difference.
Very nice.
A recognition. I don't think we have any for summer, do we? Delegations that like to speak. Delegations.
I'd like to speak.
Yeah, we got one.
Do we need to close session, or is it a personnel matter? Or
Are you waiting?
we will take you in closed session when we go for personnel. Is that okay?
Which is me.
Next thing.
You are right.
We have anything?
Yes, we do.
Personnel and legal?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have a motion to go into closed session. Motion by Mr. Thompson. That's
I'll say.
second by Mr. Klein. Mr. Blankenship, you're leading us off today, man.
Yes.
Mr. Flanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. We're in closed session. We'll be back in.
This year, the star student for Twin Valley High School will be Mr. Andrew Dotson.
Andrew is one of the most kindest, sweetest kids that I know. He, throughout the years, has matured into just a wonderful young man. He has worked very hard to get to where he is at. He is determined that he is going to go on to college and make something of himself. He was probably one of the first seniors that I had to come to me with their college application filled out, their FAFSA ready to go. He has been on the ball and accomplishing all of that. He's also offered to even speak with their 8th graders to let them know that they need to grow up and mature and take school serious because the high school diploma is important. So I'd like to say big congratulations to Andrew for being our star student of Twin Valley High School.
Andrew is a great help to our kitchen staff. He's always here for us when we need a lending hand. He helps us put the truck up and takes the garbage out. Thank you, Andrew. We love you.
I met Andrew when he came to Twin Valley High School in 8th grade. I remember he was insecure. He didn't have a lot of self-confidence when it came to academics. During that school year, I watched his confidence grow. Around SOL time, he got really scared. He took his SOLs and he realized that the challenges he faced all year long was worth it. He saw his worth. And he has taken that confidence since then to get to where he is today. He is the most well-mannered young man you'll ever meet. They say chivalry is dead. He is one of those that will open the door. He will say, "Thank you, yes ma'am, yes sir." His kindness to other students, he won't hesitate to stop by my classroom and help my students work on math or help them count money. And he shows them kindness and to where they look up to him. They hope that he comes by the classroom and says hi to him. He is an inspiration to all students to show what hard work and dedication and having a dream means. If you really want it, you can do it. And he has done that. He has achieved his dream. And I am so proud to have been able to work with Andrew Dotson.
I am so thrilled to recognize Andrew Dotson as our star student. Sometimes teachers worry as students graduate, we might not feel like they're ready to go into their next chapter, their real lives, but I know Andrew's next life chapter is going to be awesome. He has a plan, and most importantly, if that plan does not work the way he imagines, he has the ability to make it work, to change, to come up with a plan B. He has a desire to keep going until he is successful. His parents have done a wonderful job instilling in him these characteristics and integrity. Go, Andrew.
My name's Tim Mullins. I'm the diesel instructor at the Career Center. This month, we just want to recognize Russell Smith for being the All-Star Student of the Month. And he's going to bring great assets to the workforce. He's great. This is my second year with him. He's a good mentor to my new kids that came in the program this year. He's a great leader. He's always working. He comes in the door, he puts his clothes on, he goes to work, and he's very deserving of this award. So I just want to congratulate Russell Smith.
Hello, my name is Joan Hart and I'm the principal at Council Elementary Middle School. It's my pleasure to announce that our star student for this year is Zoe Alexis McLaughlin. She's 11 years old and is in the 6th grade. She lives on Combs Ridge with her parents, Dennis and Natasha McLaughlin. Both of her parents were former students of mine, and I think she inherited the best qualities of each. Zoe has a brother named Eli that is 6 years old, and she began her time here at Council Elementary School during the summer program last year. She fit right in with all the other students and participated in a variety of activities throughout the summer, including milking a cow. I got to know her and discovered that she was a shining star right from the beginning. Her favorite subject in school is history. Miss Mackey will be glad to hear that. And outside of school, Zoe loves to play softball and spend time with her family at church. She is an excellent student. Her attendance this year has been above average. She's only missed 3 days the entire year, and she's also been on her AB honor roll the entire year. In addition to being an excellent student, an academic student, she is creative and talented in both art and music. She participated in the Virginia School Board Association art contest and was the overall winner in grades 6 through 8. She also participated in the division calendar contest, which we've not received the results yet. She can play the guitar and sing beautifully. She is very passionate about her art and music. Zoe is highly motivated and she has a strong work ethic. The most important quality, however, that Zoe possesses is her kind heart. She's courteous and has excellent manners, which I contribute to her parents and their upbringing of Zoe. I think they've done a wonderful job. She always helped me out this summer with the smaller kids. we would be going on a trip or doing an activity here at school, and some of the little ones needed help, and Zoe was the first one to volunteer to help them out. I feel like she's an excellent role model for the small children and for all students that were with her this summer. She's already started thinking about her future and what she would like to do when she finishes high school. And I think she's made a very wise decision following in her mother's footsteps and wanting to become a nurse. Zoe, we are so proud of you and so happy to have you here at our school, and only wish you the very best in the coming years. We love you, Zoe. Thank you.
Hello, I am Rita Breeding, teacher here at Council Elementary Middle School. I am honored to be able to congratulate Zoe McLaughlin for our star student of Council Elementary. I'm honored because Zoe is easy to brag about. She's very outgoing, caring, and she shows it no matter who she's with or where she's at. She helps with our academic team that I depend so much on her, and she also helps with all of our after-school activities, and she plays sports, and she also helps students with learning how to play the guitar. She can sing and have the most beautiful voice, and she cares for others, and she wants to share her talent. Congratulations, Zoe. I am so proud of you.
My name is Miss Leanne Clifton. I teach art and music in Buchanan County Public Schools. I have had the privilege to meet Miss Zoe McLaughlin, 6th grader at Council Elementary Middle School, and I would like to congratulate her for being chosen as the star student. Zoe is a tremendously talented young lady, both musically and artistically. She is a joy to know, and I wish her the best. Congratulations, Zoe.
Hi, I'm Kelly Mackey. I'm a history and reading teacher at Council Elementary Middle School. I just want to congratulate Zoe McLaughlin for being recognized as a star student for our school. Zoe is very friendly. She's very respectful to both students and teachers. She has many talents. She's very talented. She is very well-rounded also. Zoe loves to play sports. She's very artistic. She loves to read. She's a very good singer, and she loves to play the guitar. One of the things that really stands out about Zoe is that she really thinks outside the box. She's very independent. She thinks for herself. She doesn't feel the need to follow others, and I think that really makes her stand out. She also answers questions in class, and she's just a pleasure to have in class. Zoe's such a bright and lovely young lady. She's just really a joy to have in class. So I just want to say congratulations, Zoe. You are truly a star student.
Hello, I'm Pam Tester, principal of Hurley High School, and I'm here today to recognize Hurley High School star student, Braden Joshua Hopkins. He is an 8th grade student at Hurley. He always greets you with a smile and a salutation. Braden demonstrates academic excellence in all areas of his education. Motivation comes from many places, and the best students are the ones who are motivated to be successful, and Braden is one of those students. He's very eager to learn, he's very polite, and he is a true leader. Braden takes advantage of the opportunities that are afforded to him, and he values the education he receives. He loves to engage in conversation, and he's not one of those students that you see with a cell phone in their face. He enjoys face-to-face communication, and it is with great pride and admiration that I recognize Braden as the star student for Hurley High School.
Hi, my name is Bridget Lester, and I'm a history teacher and the librarian at Hurley High School. I'm pleased to announce that our Star Student of the Month for March 2023 is Braden Hopkins. Braden is an excellent student, and he's such a pleasure to have in class. He also has wonderful manners. He's always so polite to everyone, and he always greets everyone with a smile. That is why I'm pleased to announce that Braden Hopkins is our Star Student of the Month.
I'm Donna Blankenship. I am the math 8th grade teacher. I'm also the guidance counselor for Hurley High School. I am proud to announce that Braden Hopkins is our Student of the Month. He is a wonderful kid. He excels in math. He does so well. He usually will help people if I need him to help, and he just does a great job. He's pleasant all the time. He's always friendly and helpful. I can't say that anything greater because he's such a wonderful kid. Way to go, Braden.
Hey, I'm Brandon Davis, PE teacher, driver's ed teacher at Hurley High School, and I'd like to congratulate Braden Hopkins on being selected as the Star Student of the Month. I've had the pleasure of having Braden in class, and he's one of the most respectful and accountable kids I've had the pleasure of teaching. I always got a smile on his face. I don't think I've ever seen a kid have a bad day. So again, congratulations, Braden.
My name is Sue Belcher. I'm a preparer professional at Hurley High School. I've had the opportunity to know Braden since 3rd grade, been with him in several classes. He is an all-around student. He's very polite, does his work. Congratulations, Braden Hopkins, for being the Star Student at Hurley High School.
Hi, my name is Corey Belcher, and I am one of the history and business teachers at Hurley High School. This semester, I've had the honor of having Braden Hopkins in my digital applications class, where he's excelled in everything we have done. I've known Braden just for a short amount of time, around 7 weeks. However, I realize he will be a great asset to Hurley High School in the years to come. He is always smiling. I've never seen Braden have a bad day. He's always friendly and polite. He's always speaking to me in the hallway. He speaks to his other teachers. He speaks to his peers. He treats everyone as an equal, which is very rare to see in today's time. Braden is very hardworking. He's the first to be sitting down in his seat and starting his work. He's always excited for his work, and he loves a challenge. I'm very excited to see Braden's future. I know he will go far, and I'm very excited to see where it may take him. Braden Hopkins is very, very well deserves to be Hurley High School star student. Thank you.
My name is Kim Hess, and I'm the principal of Riverview Elementary Middle School. I'm so honored and proud to name Ava Ward as our school's star student for the 2022-2023 school year. Ava is an 8th grade student at Riverview and demonstrates so many wonderful qualities that make her stand out from all of the rest. She participates in many athletic activities such as basketball, volleyball, and drama, and consistently exhibits sportsmanship and teamwork. She also has an amazing voice and willingly shares her talent for programs we hold at school. She is kind, compassionate, hardworking, helpful, and a true friend to her classmates. She always has a positive attitude and a friendly smile for everyone around her. I am certainly proud to name her as Riverview's star student and look forward to seeing all the wonderful things she will accomplish in her future. Congratulations, Ava. We are so proud to have a student like you at Riverview Elementary Middle School.
I'm Kathy Rife, and I teach kindergarten at Riverview Elementary Middle School. I had Ava Ward back in kindergarten several years ago. She was a hard worker, a very sweet student, was kind to all of her friends. So proud of you, Ava, and so happy that you've accomplished this, and I wish you many, many more good things.
Hello, my name is Donna Childress, and I'm a 4th grade teacher at Riverview Elementary School. I had Ava in the 4th grade, and I would like to congratulate her on being our star student. Ava is a wonderful, respectful young lady. She's always paid attention to detail in her work. She always enjoyed learning, curious about things, and she was always respectful of her teachers and her classmates. She's just a model student, a wonderful young lady. Congratulations, Ava.
Hi, my name is Donna Lockhart, and I'm one of the speech-language pathologists at Riverview. I have known Ava Grace her entire life because she is actually my great-niece. I was actually at the hospital the night she was born. Therefore, I have watched her grow into a beautiful young lady. She has never been in my therapy classes because she's always been very articulate and has wonderful language skills. She is a wonderful girl. She is very compassionate and loving and just very friendly. She's always considerate of others. I cannot think of a more deserving young lady for this Star Student Award. Thank you, Ava Grace. Job well done.
Hi, I'm Ashley Miller, and I'm Ava's civics teacher at Riverview. Ava Ward is a fabulous young lady. She is kind and compassionate and caring. She's always concerned with everyone's feelings around her and is just such a kind-hearted soul. When I met Ava a few years ago, well, several years ago, I instantly recognized that about her personality. She was such a sweet child. And as I've watched her grow up, I've watched that personality develop into becoming a sweet young adult and someone who cares about the people around her. Not only is she kind, but she is so brilliant. She is so absolutely intelligent, and she uses her intelligence for good. She likes to be challenged in the classroom. She likes to learn more and know more. She is an absolute joy to have in class, and I can't wait to see what her future holds.
Ava Ward is a star student. She is a very thoughtful, hardworking young lady. She always goes above and beyond for her teachers, her fellow classmates. If she's missing an assignment, she checks in. If she sees other students who are struggling, she will offer them assistance. She's a leader not only in the classroom, in our school, but she's also a leader in our community. She does many extracurricular activities. She's softball, volleyball, basketball. You can always depend on Ava to help anytime there's a need, and she's just a wonderful student to know, and we all love her. Congratulations, Ava.
My name is Miss Leanne Clifton. I teach art and music as an activity in the elementary middle schools in Buchanan County Public Schools. I have had the privilege and honor to get to know Miss Ava Ward over the past 5 years and encourage her in many areas of her life concerning her talents. Her art and music abilities are phenomenal. She is a beautiful singer. She has such a pleasant demeanor. She is such a joy to teach and a joy to be around. She exhibits exemplary behavior for other students. She is an all-around A+ girl. Congratulations, Ava.
Hello, my name is Ruth Tester, and I'm the principal of Hurley Elementary Middle School. It is an honor and a privilege to announce that Nevaeh Keene is our star student for the 2022-2023 school year. Nevaeh was nominated by a host of teachers. She has demonstrated exceptional academic achievement, admirable personal and social qualities, and exudes her love of learning daily. She is a member of the Junior Beta Club, SCA, and academic team. She not only excels in academics, she's also active in sports and volunteers in the community. Congratulations, Nevaeh. You truly are a bright and shining star and a great role model for others.
My name is Melissa Witt, and I teach 5th grade reading and language arts. Nevaeh Keene is such an exceptional student. She was such a pleasure to have in class. She's wonderful. She's sweet. There's just so much that can be said about Nevaeh Keene. Congratulations, sweetie. You deserve it.
Hello, my name is Vanessa Justice, and I teach 3rd grade at Hurley Elementary Middle School. I've had Nevaeh Keene in class as a 3rd grade student, as well as with drama club and academic team. Nevaeh is a wonderful student. She has an infectious personality and a hard work ethic that encourages the other students. She's always willing to help. She's just a wonderful student who deserves this. Congratulations, Nevaeh.
Hello, my name is Virginia McClanahan, and I teach 6th grade reading at Hurley Elementary Middle School. I am proud to say that I'm very proud of one of our students, Nevaeh Keene, for being our star student. Nevaeh shows perseverance, determination, and loves to volunteer to help in any way she can. She's very studious when it comes to her academics and reading, and always looks to help others in need. I'm very proud of Nevaeh, and I could not ask for a better student that is very deserving of star student. Congratulations, Nevaeh, and congratulations on all the hard work that you do in years to come.
My name's Erica Justice. I teach 2nd grade. Nevaeh is such a hardworking young lady. And her sense of humor is unmeasurable. I know she'll be successful in all things. Congratulations on your Star Award, Nevaeh. I love you.
It is an honor and a pleasure to introduce Council High School's star student for the 2022-2023 school year, Mr. Isaac Hess. Isaac is a wonderful young man. He's very intelligent, very well-mannered, and an overall wonderful young person. He volunteers here at school. He does our morning announcements. He puts up the flags. If you need something done, if you tell Isaac you need it done, he's willing to get the job done and will get the job done. He is currently the salutatorian at Council High School. He is a member of our state Envirothon team. He participates in drama, where he won a Best Actor Award last year. This year he was Honorable Mention Best Actor Award. I have nothing but good thoughts and good things to say about Isaac. He will definitely be missed when he graduates in June of this year. Congratulations, Isaac. Thank you for being a star at Council High School.
When I think of Isaac Hess, the first three things that come to my mind are creative, honest, and humble. Isaac is an extremely humble young man, and he's willing to help out in any facet. When I think of creative, he is creative in many aspects, extracurricular, inside the classroom, and of course, just helping his peers. Isaac's a really incredible person, and I'm super thankful that he's our star student. Way to go, Isaac.
I just want to say congratulations to Isaac, our Star Student of the Month. And I think Isaac is a wonderful young man. He's incredible with his academics. He's a class leader, and he's a fantastic actor. And I had the pleasure of having him as one of my top actors in their theater club. Congratulations, Isaac. You deserve it.
Isaac is an all-around great kid. He's pursuing Eagle Scout. He should wrap that up before graduation. He's an integral part of the Envirothon team, our state-bound Envirothon team, and he is an integral part of this year's Envirothon team. He's just an all-around good person, great guy.
Hi, my name is Kenna Blankenship. I'm a first-year teacher at Council High School. I teach English. I'm also the drama coach. I had the privilege this year of having Isaac as my senior in theater, and he was just beyond fantastic. Every aspect of starting theater and running the whole program, he was right there. He was always the first one to give advice and to help me out. He gave critiques for the other students. He was probably the best actor I've had and I've seen. I loved having him. Congratulations, Isaac. I know you're going to do great things.
Twin Valley Elementary School star student this year is Miss Jacelyn Peak. Jacelyn is just a good kid all the way around. She's very strong academically. She is very nice to everyone, and we are very happy to be able to honor her this year.
Hello, I'm Barbara Lundy. I teach third grade math and social studies at Twin Valley Elementary Middle School. I had Jacelyn Peak in third grade. She's a wonderful student, a hard worker, and an all-around joy to have in class. Congratulations, Jacelyn.
I am Miss Sparks. I am fifth grade math and science. I had Jacelyn in homeroom last year. She's a great student. She cares about her academics, and she is very kind to others. I could not have a better student that I would recommend to be our star student at Twin Valley Elementary Middle. Congratulations, Jace.
My name is Miss Whited, and I teach 6th grade math and science at Twin Valley Elementary Middle School. Jacelyn is a wonderful student to have inside and outside the classroom. She is willing to go above and beyond to do what is needed, and she loves helping those around her as well. She excels in all subject areas and is just a delight to have in class. Congratulations, Jacelyn.
Hi, my name is Megan Stevens. I'm a teacher at Twin Valley Elementary Middle School. Jacelyn, our star student this month, is a student on my academic team. Jacelyn is such a wonderful girl to be around. She just brings such a peaceful and calming presence with her. She is always prepared, and she keeps everybody else prepared too. She is on top of things, and she is just all the way around a wonderful student. When I think of kids here at school that always bring a smile to my face, Jacelyn is one of the very first ones I think of. I enjoy having her on my team, and I enjoy getting to pass her in the hallway and see her here at school. She is just a true joy and a really good representation of what it means to be a star student. Congratulations, Jacelyn.
Buchanan County Public Schools is proud to nominate Hurley High School building engineer Brian Davis for the Virginia Rise Award for 2023. Not only does Mr. Davis make sure that the school facility is safe and welcoming space for all, he also gives of his time to coach and mentor students throughout the year. On October 4th, Hurley High School suffered a devastating fire. Mr. Davis risked his own safety to control the fire before first responders arrived on the scene, which saved the school from becoming a total loss. Because of his selfless dedication to serving students and staff of Hurley High School, we are honored to recognize Brian Davis as BCPS's RISE nominee.
Brian Davis is the building engineer for Hurley High School. His day-to-day duties that he performs far exceeds what's in his job description. He is one of the most dedicated employees that I've had the pleasure of working with. His attendance is impeccable. His quick thinking on the day of the fire saved our school. He put himself in harm's way to protect others and the school. He is our hero. So it is with pride and admiration that I, Pam Tester, principal of Hurley High School, nominate Brian Davis for the 2023 RISE Award.
Hello, I'm Mark Cooper, principal at Grundy High School. Most of you have probably seen Caleb Ellswick running all over Buchanan County. Caleb runs whether it's raining, snowing, really sunny, or cold. Caleb is always running. If you haven't seen him running, you might have seen him working calls with the Big Rock Fire Department. He is available to help. He will be there in the time of need. At a young age, there aren't many like him dedicated to his sport and to helping others. Caleb is an excellent student athlete who not only meets but consistently exceeds expectations. He is an incredibly hardworking young man, whether in the classroom or as an athlete. He holds all state honors in both cross country and track. His contributions to discussions in the classroom and at practices are invaluable asset to those who surround him. He truly is an inspiration to his younger teammates. In addition to demonstrating great academic ability and talents as an athlete, he is genuinely a kind, funny, good-natured young man. He is an absolute joy to have at Grundy High School. That is why Caleb Ellswick is Grundy High School's star student.
My name is Eddie Smith, and I teach chemistry. And I've had the pleasure of having Caleb be in Chem 1 and AP Chem, and have him in Gen Chem next semester. And you won't find a more dedicated student. Always turns in his work on time. Dedicated athlete, but he puts the student first, and that'll be key when he goes to college. Being a student athlete is make sure that he keeps his academics up, and wish him all the best when he goes to college running, and wish him the best.
Hello, I'm Christina Bain. I am Caleb's cross-country coach, and I also have Caleb for dual enrollment mathematics. People often see his cross-country work ethic. They see him running in town all the time and around the school, but what they don't see is his work ethic outside of that running. He's a fantastic student in the classroom, conscientious, and works really hard with his academics. And he's also one of those kids who will readily do anything that you ask him to do, and things that we don't ask him to do. So he's one that recognizes a problem or maybe some trash laying on the floor, and he'll pick it up and he'll open doors for you. He's a perfect gentleman and a wonderful student and athlete. Congratulations, Caleb.
I'm Scotty Bostick, teacher here at Grundy High School, and here to congratulate our star student of the month, Caleb Ellswick. Caleb's top-notch in everything he does. He's a blessing to have here at Grundy High School. He's one of our top students, and he's literally always running around here one way or another. He's involved in many things, whether sports, academics, clubs. He's always got a bright personality, and just couldn't ask for any student better here at Grundy High School. He's a good leader in everything we got. He's a very good example. The kids love him, the teachers love him, and he's got a bright future ahead of him in whatever he chooses to do. And we're proud of him. We're lucky to have him here, and we can just wish the best for Caleb and in his future. But congratulations, Caleb, on being our Student of the Month.
Mental health is a crucial aspect of our overall health and well-being, both for adults and for adolescents and children. Mental health focuses on our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Mental health impacts our thoughts, feelings, and actions and determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Our goal as school-based mental health providers is to promote mental health and wellness for all of our children. When we make children's mental health a priority, they are happier, healthier, and more likely to succeed in school and life.
Why do schools need mental health counseling?
When we prioritize our students' mental health, we help them build problem-solving skills and we promote the development of positive social and emotional connections and healthy coping strategies. This, in turn, helps our students grow and succeed.
What services will be provided?
School mental health professionals will provide a wide range of services based on each student's individual needs. These services include skill building, modeling appropriate behaviors, classroom behavior management, problem solving, stress reduction, positive communication, building healthy peer relationships, impulse control, anger management, and finding positive solutions to day-to-day problems.
Will mental health providers be available in all schools?
Yes, mental health providers will be available to students in all of Buchanan County schools.
Who do I need to contact regarding services?
Please reach out to your child's school counselor, the school nurse, or your school's mental health provider.
What community resources are available?
Community resources available to students will include Stone Mountain Health Services, Cumberland Mountain Community Services, and Family Preservation Services.
Will my child's information remain confidential?
Yes, all HIPAA guidelines will be followed and all information will remain confidential. Hi, my name is Thomas Lewis.
And I'm Carrie Mitchell.
And I'm Julie Yates.
We look forward to working with the students in Buchanan County.
Hello, my name is Robin Ratliff, and I teach the Pharmacy Technician program here at the Buchanan County Career Center. The Pharmacy Technician program is a one-year program. It is open to Buchanan County students. It is preferred that you take this class as a senior because at the end of your senior year, you take a board exam. After you pass that board exam, you can go to work as a certified pharmacy technician in all 50 states. This class is also very helpful for anyone that is deciding to go into any type of medical field. And if you have any questions, contact me, the Technology Center, or your guidance counselor. Thank you.
This is the practical nursing classroom, and our program is a 2-year program. The cool thing about our program is that high school seniors can start this program and then they could finish the second year of the program as an adult. When we complete the program, you have the opportunity to apply for Southwest Community College, and if you get accepted into their nursing program there, you could do the bridge program and have an RN degree in 1 year. So you can take 2 more semesters through Southwest, and well, actually it's 3 semesters. You do a summer conversion class that's a few weeks, and then it ends up being 3 semesters. But in 3 semesters, you can complete your RN degree with Southwest Community College by doing their bridge program. But our program is all-inclusive. You don't have to have any extra college classes. You take everything that you need here at this school for this program. And for high school seniors, the program is free. You don't have to have any cost, and it's taught at a college level that you're not having to pay for. So that's another big plus for our program. We have excellent board pass rates. We have really successful students that complete this program, and they are ready to go work in the medical field as a nurse when they graduate.
Okay, my name is Mr. Sturgeon. I'd like to welcome you to the horticulture and greenhouse plant management class here at the vocational school. What we do out here, we take plants and learn how to maintain them. We start off with fully mature plants, do cuttings, show you what part will grow, get them to grow. So you can see around the greenhouse here. And then at the end of the season, we sell to the public at a discount rate to try to cover our expenses. So if you're interested in learning about plants and how to maintain them and grow them, be sure to check us out here at the Buchanan County Technology Career Center.
I'm Stacy Griffey, a registered dental hygienist and the dental assisting instructor here at the Buchanan County Career and Technology Center. This course is a 2-semester course for 9th through 12th graders that will prepare you to work as a dental assistant. As you can see, we have state-of-the-art dental operatories where you will learn to assist a dentist with dental procedures such as fillings, crowns, and routine dental cleanings. You will also learn to take dental impressions, dental x-rays, and manage the front area of a dental practice. The national average salary of a dental assistant is $40,000 a year. So come enroll now and get your career started in the dental field with us.
My name is Howard Fuller. I teach cybersecurity. You'll learn how to hack basically it's for hacking. For another known, there's 2 types of hackers. There's a white hat hacker and black hat hacker. The white hat hacker is what I teach. You're going to learn how to crack passwords, learn how to use different operating systems. That is used for pen testing, and testing different operating systems. You can run baselines on networks. Just a variety of different techniques. Some techniques don't even require a computer, such as social engineering. And we'll visit all these different types of techniques that will entail your start into cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is one of the largest growing fields that's available today for students, and there's a lot of money involved in it. And about every industry you look at will require some type of security work in.
This class is going to get you ready for anything that you would want to do in cosmetology or barbering or nails or aesthetics. We do all of that. Everything in our textbook that we study every day. You can go to the salon, whatever you go to the salon and purchase, that's what we do. So after you come to the class for 2 full years, you're eligible to take boards. So what is boards? Well, we have to have a license to do hair. We have to have a license to do anything that we do. You may want a cosmetology license, which certifies you to do everything. You may want just a nail tech license that you can only do nails. You can get just a braiding license. You can get a license just to do waxing, any type of waxing. Whatever license that you choose that you would like to do, you could specialize. But with a cosmetology license, you specialize in all of it. So after you take the 2-year program, I get you ready for your state boards. And once you take your state boards, you're certified to do, and of course you have to pass, and you were certified to do everything. It certifies you to do the nails, the skincare, aesthetics. It certifies you to do the waxing. It certifies you to do everything that there is to do in cosmetology. I have a 100% pass rate every year. And the students, they took their boards. They all took their boards. Everybody that went to boards passed. We had a 100% pass. But this year, I was exceptionally proud of the children because of the fact that we went through this pandemic and we didn't know how they were going to do. But they came back in. We worked all summer long. We didn't get to go to boards until August. So once we got to boards, they took their written. They made 100%. They took their practical. They made 100%. So I'm very proud of the students. We do a lot of activities here in the classroom. We do a lot of hands-on. All of our hands-on that we do get you ready for the workplace. Also, we have a student organization. What we do is we compete with all the other schools in the 9th district. So this past year, we competed in March before we got pulled out of school because of COVID. And we had students that all placed first place in district contests, and then I had one to place second. Last year we went to nationals and I had a student that competed in nails and she finished 4th in the nation. Since I've been working here at the Career Center, I have students who have competed in the Skills USA in the state level. My students have won 20 gold medals. Also, I had 19 silver medals in the state, and then I had 7 bronze medals in the state of Virginia. So my kids do something right. If you want to learn and you really want to know how to work in this field and you want to make lots of money, you can, because that's what we do. I get you ready to go to work. These are all my pens, and I wear these pens very proudly. And my students won these pens. I didn't win them, but they worked really hard to be able to compete and go to state and win.
My name is Stephanie Mullins, and I'm a CNA instructor here at the Career Center. And the CNA program is 2 semesters, so it's a full year program. You can take it once you are 16 years old. So it's mainly for juniors and seniors, but if you're 16 in your 10th grade year, you are eligible for the program. The thing about being a nurse aide is, besides being able to work part-time while you're in high school, you can also see if the medical field is right fit for you before you invest too much time, and also you build up the career ladder. You can become after you get your CNA license, an LPN, a RN, physical therapy assistant, occupational therapy assistant. There's different careers in the medical field that you will use your CNA skills. At the Career Center here with the CNA program, the first semester we do a lot of medical terminology, so it helps you further on if you're going into any medical career. You also will do clinicals at our local nursing home, so you'll get to go and do activities of daily living with the residents and get to meet and greet with them and do your skills. Or the Career Center, they will pay for your boards if you have at least an 80 percentile. And you have to have an 80 percentile in order to be board eligible. But they will pay for your boards. There's 2 sections, a written exam and a skills competency. And they will pay for it, and we will provide you transportation as a group to go take your state boards. And you can become licensed while you're still in high school. And you're guaranteed to get a job somewhere. There is such a shortage of health professionals right now. They make really good money, especially for a young adult that's maybe wanting to have a job, like I said, part-time while they're going on through school or going on to college. What I like about it is you get so much patient interaction as a nurse aide, and we get to work with our mannequins. We have vital sign equipment that we use to do vital signs with. We do range of motion, therapy skills, assisting to walk them. So it's a really good program, and I would love to have anyone that's interested. They can contact me here at the Career Center or email me.
Hi, my name is Rick Jackson. I'm the carpentry instructor here at Buchanan County Technology and Career Center. This is one of the projects that we have worked on here in the class. We've got a little tiny house out here that we're building, so you know you can take this class. You can learn to read the prints. You can just learn to use the tools, the safety of it. Be glad to have you in the class.
Hello folks, my name is Steve Cole. I'm the auto body instructor here, or everybody calls me the old dude for some odd reason, must be the gray beard or whatever. We teach everything in auto body from little bitty dings to great big keeled. Okay, we got a Mustang here, it's ready to paint. Hopefully we can get together and have some paint on it before long. We also do some custom painting, and call your attention up here to our panels and plaques and things that we've done. We've done some airbrushing and pinstriping, things like that, just sort of to break it up a little bit. And no shop is complete without, of course, we've got Spider-Man over here, and we got Wile E. Coyote, which is just about hidden. Excuse me. You also have to have Bugs Bunny. Now that's vitally important, and that's some of the things we've done here in the shop. And over here is our tool room. We have just about, and it's a mess right now, we've not organized very well with everything that's going on. We have just about every tool that you could imagine to do this type of work with. We actually do teach welding in here also. This is our welding station. We have our welders, cutters, everything that we need, because a car's wrecked and we have to cut out sections. You have to know how to weld to put them back together. So that's a big plus. And like I said, we do all the different stages of welding too. Over here, we have our frame rack. No matter how bad a car is tore up, if it's worth fixing, we can stretch it back out and make it right and make it look like it just was never wrecked. And over this way, we've got a band here that some of the students have painted. And like I said, we cover everything from the basic little dents to all the way complete finished paint jobs. And I'll take you in the paint booth next. We have a full setup down-drive paint booth with bake cycle. We can put a finish on a car just like you get from the factory. This does really good. It's well heated, it's safe. Plenty of airflow, and of course we have all of our safety equipment and everything when we're painting. And we do all kinds of different paint work. We do just basic paint jobs. We'll do custom painting, and that's really the fun stuff. So we'll go on out this way. And we also have been known to paint walls and things like this. Some of my students did this in their locker room. And just all kinds of stuff. We generally have a big time. That's the nickel tour. Come on back when you can and come on in. I'll show you how to do some body work, paint some cars, and hopefully we'll have some fun as we learn. Thank you now.
This year, the star student for Twin Valley High School will be Mr. Andrew Dotson.
Andrew is one of the most kindest, sweetest kids that I know. He, throughout the years, has matured into just a wonderful young man. He has worked very hard to get to where he is at. He is determined that he is going to go on to college and make something of himself. He was probably one of the first seniors that I had to come to me with their college application filled out, their FAFSA ready to go. He has been on the ball and accomplishing all of that. He's also offered to even speak with their 8th graders to let them know that they need to grow up and mature and take school serious because the high school diploma is important. So I'd like to say big congratulations to Andrew for being our star student of Twin Valley High School.
Andrew is a great help to our kitchen staff. He's always here for us when we need a lending hand. He helps us put the truck up and takes the garbage out. Thank you, Andrew. We love you.
I met Andrew when he came to Twin Valley High School in 8th grade. I remember he was insecure. He didn't have a lot of self-confidence when it came to academics. During that school year, I watched his confidence grow. Around SOL time, he got really scared. He took his SOLs and he realized that the challenges he faced all year long was worth it. He saw his worth. And he has taken that confidence since then to get to where he is today. He is the most well-mannered young man you'll ever meet. They say chivalry is dead. He is one of those that will open the door. He will say, "Thank you, yes ma'am, yes sir." His kindness to other students, he won't hesitate to stop by my classroom and help my students work on math or help them count money. And he shows them kindness and to where they look up to him. They hope that he comes by the classroom and says hi to him. He is an inspiration to all students to show what hard work and dedication and having a dream means. If you really want it, you can do it. And he has done that. He has achieved his dream. And I am so proud to have been able to work with Andrew Dotson.
I am so thrilled to recognize Andrew Dotson as our star student. Sometimes teachers worry as students graduate, we might not feel like they're ready to go into their next chapter, their real lives, but I know Andrew's next life chapter is going to be awesome. He has a plan, and most importantly, if that plan does not work the way he imagines, he has the ability to make it work, to change, to come up with a plan B. He has a desire to keep going until he is successful. His parents have done a wonderful job.
Motion by Mr. Flanagan, second by Mr. Thompson. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan? Yes. Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. I'm a yes. Motion to certify closed session. Motion by Mr. Flanagan. Second, Mr. Klein. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan? Yes. Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Thornberry? Yes. I'm a yes. Discussion and approval of minutes from previous meeting of June 21st, 2023. Motion to accept. We have a motion by Mr. Klein. And second. Second by Mr. Blankenship. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. I'm a yes. Looking to approval of payables. They had a chance to look at them. Pay the bill? Yeah. Make a motion. Second. A motion by Mr. Klein. I'll second. Second by Mr. Blankenship. Discussion on paying the bills.
We got the main pay bills. Yes.
How much carryover do we have?
It's going to be approximately 1.7 million.
1.7?
Yes.
I thought it was like 1.1, 1.2 we spent after me.
It was, and we had more that came in. And the reason, we have a lot more carryover than normal, but we had some reimbursements that was done in April for $2.4 million. And it's, you just can't spend, well, you can spend that much, but, you're just going to be wasting if you spend that much money in that length of time.
Well, that covers the insurance, right?
Yes, that will cover the insurance, yes.
Good deal. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. And I'm a yes. Carryover budget request approval construction letters.
That is for the school board to ask the board of supervisors to carry over funds from the fiscal year 2023 that's the state funded specifically for construction costs to the fiscal year 2024 to be used to replace the roof at Hurley Elementary Middle in the amount of $1.6 million. These funds should be placed in escrow or a school construction fund. The Department of Education states that any unspent construction funds awarded to the school division shall be carried forward to the fiscal year of 2024-25 and appropriated to school divisions by the local government documents.
I'll make that motion that you take that to the board and ask for approval. Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Klein. Second by Mr. Flanagan. Discussions. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. Mr. Yes.
And we need to also request that the school board approve to ask the board of supervisors to carry over any funds that we have in the fiscal year 2023 to 2024 to use to lower the cost of insurance for employees to 5%.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Flanagan. Second. Second by Mr. Blankenship. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. I'll be a yes. Coaching assignments. Motion by Mr. Thompson. Second by Mr. Klein. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan? Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. I'm a yes. Virginia School Board Policy, second reading. Motion. Motion to accept the second reading.
Make a motion.
Motion, Mr. Flanagan. Second. You have a second? I'll second. Second, Mr. Klein. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. Flanagan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. Yes. Resignations and transfers. Make a motion to accept. Second. We have a motion to accept and a second. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. And I am yes. Contract, speech, FR hearing, OT, are these the same ones we had last time?
They aren't the same ones, and we would like to keep the same ones that we had last year.
Okay. Motion?
I make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Blankenship. Second.
I'll second.
Second, Mr. McClanahan. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry?
Who made the motion? I did.
Mr. Blankenship.
Who seconded it?
I believe.
Mr. McClanahan.
Yes.
Title 3 plan.
That is, you all had it in your packet. It's from Karen Taylor. She just needs approval for her plan. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
I'll be a yes. Gas, grease trap pump inspection bid. Can we do this little bid for the other room?
Yes, all of those were in the packet too. I think they're pretty much the same ones from last year.
I'll make a motion to accept both bids.
Okay. We have a motion to accept both bids. And the second by Mr. McClanahan. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship? Yes. Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. I'll be a yes. Fire extinguisher inspection, service range. Yes. Fire system service bid. Except
They're
that
all the
basically
same.
all
Yes.
the same.
They're pretty much the same. I don't think any of them have changed.
Make a motion to
Motion by Mr. Klein. Second by Mr. Thompson. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. I'm a yes. Bus driver physical bid.
That's from the general, same as
Buck
last year.
General. Buck General with the bus driver bid. Motion to accept Mr. Klein.
I'll say.
Second by Ms. McClanahan. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein? Yes. Mr. Thornberry? Yes. I'll be a yes. Bus lubricants, and let's put the fuel and oil bid, both of them together.
They're the same too.
Are they worse than last year or about the same?
That's the same.
Motion to accept bus and fuel.
Okay, got a motion to accept.
Second.
Second, Mr. Blankenship. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. McClanahan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson? Yes. Mr. Klein?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry? Yes. And I'll be a yes. Do we want to bring in our solar? Set time for the next meeting. We'll jump down to 9-1.
10th?
Thank you. 10.
August 10th.
Good. August 10th is the next meeting. Okay, we'll jump back up to our presentation on our solar panel. Gentlemen, come on in and introduce yourself.
My name is Matthew Sadek, and I'm with Secure Solar Futures. We've been doing solar in the region, just in Southwest Virginia, for the last 3 years. We started with WISE and the County Schools. We've actually, I'm very proud to say that we're through 20 interns right now for the WISE and new projects. And I've been actually discussing things with Buchanan for around 5 months. So I started out with Melanie, and she actually signed you guys up for the Coalfield Solar Fund. And I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but I'll kind of throw that out there. Secure Solar Futures partnered with Intuit Corporation, who you guys may know from the site bill, call center, etc. And we actually created a grant fund option. We did it first with Wise County Public Schools, and the grant is all dependent upon size. So essentially, what we ended up with Wise County Public Schools was we gave them a grant in order to go solar. They were able to use that money however they saw fit. It was a free use grant. With that being so successful and spurring so many interns and as much savings as it did for Wise County Public Schools, I worked with Intuit to expand that to pretty much all of Southwest Virginia and about 26 counties in West Virginia. So that's just kind of how I got here. I ended up going through Melanie and working with, if you know Dr. Greg Mullins. Dr. Mullins introduced me to a lot of folks over this way. And that's how I ended up here. But I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our company and the work we've done to get where we are. So we are Secure Solar Futures. We're based out of Staunton, Virginia. We've been in solar since 2004. And up to date, we've got about, it's a little out of date, so it's about 80, 85 projects at this point in time and about 25 megawatts installed. We were the first solar company to do power purchase agreements, which is what your presentation will be based on. We also do solar self-generation agreements for areas that do not offer power purchase agreements to the utilities. We're also a certified B Corporation. And what that means is essentially we are very, very, very aware of our presence, and we try to use as many local folks as possible to build the arrays and to do the engineering, to do roofing, et cetera, so forth and so on. So that's a little bit about us. Here's some of our customers. Wise and Lee are not on this slide, but I will throw those in here shortly. I wanted to wait till they were completely finished. They're due to be finished in August of this year. Just as a heads up for those, that's 12 schools. And we've had 20 interns, and a couple of those folks got jobs. Created 10 new jobs just by those projects here in Southwest. And the electrical company that we work with actually bought a warehouse here for in anticipation of the other school districts that I'm working with already in the region. So you may recognize some of these. I don't need to read these to you. We call these partners because we're in this together for 25 years, you guys. This isn't a light thing to look at. We understand that. We've been doing this for a very long time. Prince William was our biggest recent development. You guys might be aware that Prince William School District is the second largest school district in Virginia. We actually won the right to develop all of the solar for them. We also won the right through a competitive RFP with Virginia Community College Systems to be one of 4 solar developers that can develop solar on community college systems across Virginia. So I'm currently working with DCCS to go through the roofs and grounds inventory for all the colleges in the region. So that's kind of where we're at, where we're headed. Why are we here? Why does this solar work? Well, Virginia is ranked 10 in the U.S. for installed solar capacity. But I'll ask this: when's the last time you saw your electric bill go down? Raise your hands. Anybody? No, I didn't think so. And I don't think that we're going to see that happen anytime soon. We've seen electric rates go up quite a bit. Historical studies that we've conducted for APCO and ODP region show your year-over-year increase is around 3.675%. Okay? So that's the past 20 years. Year-over-year, as an average, you've seen them go up 3.675%. So you might see them not go up 1 year, but you'll see them go up 6% the next year. The last couple of years from the Department of Labor show statistics of them going up around 6%. Because I know we've also saw our utility bills go up, and I know you guys as a board have seen those go up as well with what you're paying. That stated that in 2020, the Clean Energy Act was passed requiring utilities to buy more power from distributed solar generators. So we're going to see solar come in. And as we all know, solar is not trying to displace anything. We're not trying to displace anybody's jobs. My brother-in-law's a roof bolter. I have my underground certification. We all know it's metallurgical coal that's coming out right now. A lot of it's being exported to other countries. I don't want coal to go away. I don't, because we need it to go forward in our communities. It's what built the area, and I'm very respectful of that. But we would like to see some more options for jobs. We would like to see some more capabilities and opportunities for our kids in the region. Myself, I'm the father of an 11-year-old that I would love to see stay in the area. As I was speaking to one of the board members earlier, I left the region for about 2 years, moved to Richmond, and I'm not a fan of that. that area. I like staying in the Caulfield. I want my daughter to be brought up here. I want to be able to live here for as long as I can. I came back with a very successful project managing career that I had. But when I saw this as the opportunity to add some jobs and opportunities to the Caulfield region, why not, right? If I can do something to help the region keep some more jobs, that was my goal. So I've done that so far. But that's kind of how I got into this, just to give you guys some background on me. I am from Wise County, born and raised there. My family is reportedly from over this region about 100 years ago. So just throwing that out there. But what do? We do on-site solar with no cost, no cost. You guys don't pay us anything to put it on there for certain scenarios, and I'll go through that with you. But we do it for all these organizations. We're mostly commercial, but our specialty is in schools. Over 70% of our customers are schools, and about 67% of those come back for round 2 and round 3. We're currently working with Orange County to go for their 3rd round. I just changed legislation in West Virginia to up the cap because I passed legislation last year to allow power purchase agreements in West Virginia. We're seeing a lot of things move through there, and you guys might be familiar with the IRA that passed last year, right? Giving tax credits and incentives to basically be able to afford more solar for savings. So, continuing down this road, how do we do it? This is a common question I get. Well, you can't put the solar on our schools with no money up front. What do you mean? You can't do that. That sounds like a scam. Well, it's not. We finance the system, we build it, we own it, we operate it, and we maintain it. So nobody in the school division needs to become a solar expert in any capacity. We do yearly checks, and we also do a yearly performance check with you guys. We come in and say, did we perform how we said we would perform? And we do that for every school division. I'm happy to say that all of our installations since 2014 are overproducing. So we're saving more money than what we actually promised. And you'll see that when I get to the slide for your money savings. So we actually are funded, I'll go back to this slide, by the 2nd largest private commercial real estate company in the United States. So we just got another $150 million to the fourth of the and this is family money that they're wanting to return back over time. So that's how we do it. We act as a mini utility. We sell you power that the panels produce for a lower cost than what you pay the utility for. Okay, that's in general how it works. And basically, if you have any questions about that,
we get rebates back.
We take the tax incentives that you can't monetize because you're a nonprofit, and we give them back. Now, if you, let's say you pay a bill for us, and we don't produce as much as we said we were going to produce, we do give you money back for it. Yes, sir.
Do we get the money from the utility, ZREX, or do we get the money?
You're talking about SREX?
Well, okay.
The solar renewable energy credits.
Okay.
That market is pretty much flattened out at this point in time because so much solar has been deployed throughout the Virginia Commonwealth at this point in time. Dominion and ODP and APCO bought up all the SREX that they're required to pick up. They're not essentially worthless, but no, you don't get a rebate in that format at this point. So, great question. That's good information. So something else we do that we did for Lee County is solar roof restoration. So what we do with a lot of folks, this isn't going to apply for the schools that I've got today, and I'll tell you why here shortly, but essentially we do a roof restoration where we will actually come in and restore the roof on school. We did it for Lee County, we did 3 different roofs for them for about a little less than the cost of 1 full roof. We tried it for you guys on a couple of schools I'll go over here in a minute, but they were not candidates for restoration. If we could have gotten there, I would have, but we were never able to. The next thing that I'm going to go over is our partnership with the NEED program, which is National Energy Education and Development, and our Throwing Solar Shade program. With all schools that we partner with, we actually offer this as an option where you can send kids from your VOTEC schools or whatever you choose to the Throwing Solar Shade program. It's a 10-week program. It is SOL compliant, just to throw that out there. And we do bus the kids up to Richmond to do what we call the Throwing Solar Shade program at the Science Museum in Virginia. The kids from Wise competed last year. They made a really cool prototype setup where they can actually clean the panels year by year. It was really awesome, really cool. Kids enjoyed it. They asked that we make it a competition in the future because they competed against Richmond, they competed against Augusta, Orange, so forth and so on. So next year, there will be a competition with a scholarship awarded to the to the folks that protect the vets. The workforce development part of things. With Wise County students, like I said, we're on our second round of apprenticeships. We have 20 so far through the program. We paid those folks $17 an hour. We bought their boots, we bought their shoes, and we bought their tools. And then we also give them 9 college credit hours to the local community college for the electrical program. So not pigeonholing them into anything. If they want to become electrical engineers, these credits will apply for that. If they want to become electricians, these credits will apply for that. We partnered with Mountain Park Community College first to do this. And 2 of those folks went through, got hired, worked for a year or so. And one of them is going to actually be hired as the new HVAC technician for Wise County Public Schools. I'm really proud of that because he's really cool dude and stuff to have done. So that's just kind of the nutshell of what we offer and how we get to different things. This is your project and what we've looked at so far. Before I go into this, I'll kind of tell you guys that we work with the architects that want to build for your new school. Before I've ever come and talked to anybody, we work with the architect to make sure that that new school can take the pound per square foot loads. Okay, so that is something that we've already done for the new school that is being built and finished, I believe, 2026. Yeah. So we've already worked with those architects and made sure that everything's ready to go for solar when you guys get that school built. But what we've done today, and what I worked with Melanie on and Sherry and everybody in the room here, everybody that was involved in the maintenance and everything, is I looked at four schools. I looked at three elementary schools. So I looked at Hurley, I looked at Riverview, I looked at Council, I looked at Twin Valley. Okay, so these are the schools that I looked at as of right now. So you have 2 schools that literally fall into the you don't need to do anything. All you have to do is sign an agreement and you'll get all the stuff that I've talked about started. And that equals out of almost 800 kilowatts. Okay, so those 2 schools are ready to go solar. They've got roofs that work with everything. They've got guarantees and warranties on the roofs. We maintain those warranties. We've been doing that for a very long time. So we actually go through all the requirements and necessary additions that the manufacturers state that are required to put solar on the roof and keep it warm. We also go through structural engineering for anybody that's concerned about that. With a licensed state structural engineer, we'll take your building plans and make sure that everything we're putting on there is perfectly fine to support all the loads and things like that. Still have enough for a snow load. So just be aware of that. And it's all up to 2019 building code standards, etc. The schools that we walk roofs on that we were hoping to be able to do restorations were Council and Twin Valley. So these schools, they have balanced roof, as some of you folks may know. And in order to put solar on these, they would need a roof replacement, not a roof restoration. So we would have to do what we call ballast shift in order to be able to put a new roof on it. Because you have ballast on one side, we shift it, put a new roof on, put the solar in, shift the ballast back over, and then do the same on the other side. So I've got some things to kind of cover with that, but I'd like to hit up these first. And you can see your offsets. We have more roof space, we can get to a higher offset, or if we have ground space, etc. But what we did was we stayed on the roof space on the information we were getting. So it's still going to give you a pretty good offset, and I'll show you the savings as well. Here's your conceptual design for Riverview. These conceptual designs are made with Helioscope software, which models the weather for the past 40 years. So essentially, we are looking at how much it rained this year, last year, the year before, etc., so forth and so on. We're kind of trying to predict how much it's going to rain in the coming years. And it also takes into account the mountains and the shade, and that's why you don't see any panels here, or here, because we didn't want to put unnecessary panels up there that would cost more money and not give you savings out of it. Here is Hurley. And these can slightly change. These are conceptual designs, and they'll change based on engineering if you guys decide to move forward. And then here's Council. Council was a great roof for solar, by the way. That's why we're able to do a higher offset there. And here's Twin Valley. So those are your 4 schools that we looked at, and we would like to look at the new school, obviously, as we did work with the architect on that. But that's for a later time. Economic summary. So essentially what you're looking at here is your avoided cost of energy with what solar is able to offset off the roof. Okay. So we will replace $109,000 with $98,000 and save you almost $11,700 in the first year. Now, electricity, I told you, in historical terms, it went up 3.675. We don't like to model the exact historical stuff, so we'll model like it's not going up as high as it is. And our electrical estimate is 2%. And that's how you see these numbers here. So year 25, that's the length of the power purchase agreement. You would say $797,000. Because as time goes on, you're going to see electric rates go up at that 3%. And that's what these models are based off of. And you're going to see an average of $31,895 roughly over the course of that 25-year agreement. Questions? Because I know that's a lot of information. I can try. But yeah, go ahead.
So we're saving, and we really didn't put any money in it because of the grants to put it on there and what.
Yeah. Well, the grants are yours to keep. We're not even counting the grants into this. This is just straight. You guys say you want to go solar on these 2 buildings. I'll send you some agreements. You and the lawyers can review them. Yeah, you did, because it's going to be the same as Wise and Lee, Roanoke City, and Prince William, and everybody else signed. If you sign that, then this is the projected savings we show. And what we believe we're going to be able to accomplish.
And if those savings don't occur, what do we do?
So that's a power purchase agreement, and that's the nature of the power purchase agreement. So power purchase agreements are literally buying the power that the panels produce. That's it. If the panels don't produce power, like let's say for some ungodly reason you got a limit of some sort, and it didn't produce anything, you just continue paying your current electricity. And that's it. You wouldn't pay us anything if it didn't produce anything. Now, if it produces something, you'll buy that power at the lower rate. And it will produce something that we got pretty well on the track record. But yeah, that's what you're projected to set based on under promising and over delivering. Because these rates for this grid electricity escalator is lower than what is actual real.
And all the maintenance is,
Always.
we don't get a bill.
No, we because the Hart's Corporation is the one who majorly financing this. They sign a contract with us, and we sign a contract with you that we will maintain the system if something goes wrong with the system. A panel goes out, we replace it. An inverter goes out, we replace it. The panels aren't producing as much because you got a coal-fired boiler somewhere or something like that, and they get smoke all over their soot. Well, we got to come clean it. That's not something that you guys have to pay for. So
Not gonna be something else our building engineers are gonna have to set in place and be trained on, right?
No. We take care of all that. And we do it all ourselves. It's not a problem. We work with God Electric, who's our EPC. That's who bought the warehouse in Morton. That is expanding operations and hiring some of the kids that will do the apprenticeship program. So we hope to have those folks staffed with kids from all this stuff, and those are the kids that are going to be working on all this stuff as the years go by. So that's our plan and goal as we move through this. So that's just the 2 schools. We can talk about the other schools. If you guys, let's actually, you didn't ask the question, so I want to put this out there. What happens at the end of the 25-year agreement, right? What happens? So at the end of the 25-year agreement, you guys have 2 choices. You can say 1, this is contractually required by us. Matt, we don't want this on our roof anymore. It's 25 years. It's produced all it says it's going to do. We saw our savings. That's great. We don't want it. What do? Well, we are contractually required to come and take it off your building and cost you. Okay? Because we like to line up with roof warranties. So you probably need a new warranty, a new roof at sometime around 30 to 35 years. You guys are putting EPD on, so they last around 30 to 35 years roughly. A little bit longer than the warranty goes on. So we come take it off as option 1. Option 2, it's going to produce power through 35 years. So that's where you see a large jump in savings, because at 25 years, we can either take it off, or you can buy the panels at pennies on the dollar at that point in time, because they're not worth anywhere near as much as they were. You can choose to purchase the panels, and then the O&M option, the operation and maintenance, you can contract us out for a couple $grand a year to maintain the arrays, or you can maintain them yourself. And then 35 years, that's because all the power that's producing after 25 is yours if you decide to purchase it. So that's the 2 schools. There's only 2 at this point in time. Let's talk about the other 2 schools. So with the other 2 schools that I had on here, they need roofs. Let's just be straightforward about it. We had our roofers welcome with your facilities person, Sherry. I cannot remember who that was, but he's awesome. Can I just give him like a major compliment? He's amazing. He's an amazing dude. But basically, our roofing partner walked in with Adam, and they determined that there's no way to restore those roofs if they need to be replaced. And essentially, we've got roof replacement. If you guys just want to buy them, straight out, roof replacement, you can buy roof replacement for both of them with their bid at $1.4 million. Okay. Now, you have the other option to finance them with us, which is something that nobody else does. If you don't have the capital, if you need to put roofs on those schools, you can finance them, but you see the finance charge does come with premium, and that's not determined by us, that's just interest rates in the country. And that would be a yearly payment of around $60,000 if you guys want to finance it. But you can also do what we can do and buy new roofs. Now, if you do new roofs on these and you do want to go solar with these, and you'll notice that the savings between these two are lower than that, even though it's the same size. The reasoning behind that is because of this ballast shift where the ballast rock is still on there. That's a lot of work. I don't know if you guys have ever taken a bucket of ballast rock and moved it around, that stuff's really heavy. But that's why the savings is a little bit lower on those. You can combine both numbers, and if you wanted to replace the roofs, but I wanted to present options. I typically don't present options. I typically present the lowest hanging fruit, which is this option. But I know you guys are going to keep those elementary schools running for a while, and I want to present options for those being serviced. So $1.4 million, I get you some roofs for both. They come for 25 years warranty. And you can check the references of our roofers with anybody in the States. We've got contract with JMU, we've got contract with University of Richmond for those guys, whatever you want.
That was the guy that was with you.
Yes, David. He's a scholar of everything, and they've done all of our roofs. They did roofs in the county. They just finished doing restorations up in Buchanan County, West Virginia. So, yeah, David's a great guy.
I keep remembering that you have ever replaced the roof. That's a long time. I don't recall the replacement. But Riverview, tell me Riverview's good. We just
you guys just put those roofs on. That's why these were the no-brainers, because these two roofs here are brand new roofs. You guys just did those in the last year and a half. So these are good. That's why they match up, and that's why it's easy. That's the easy ones. If you want to add the other two, it gets a little bit more difficult because you do need a roof replacement to get the other two on. But that's pretty much, there we go. But that's pretty much the idea behind it. I know you're going to have questions. I have business cards I'll leave on the podium for you if you want to call me and things of that nature. I'm pretty much almost done. I just want to run you through this, and then I got one more thing to show you after this. These are not concrete next steps. We run it through a pace, okay? But the only pace that we've got to worry about is the awards for the Intuit grant, if you guys want to be part of that. And normally we did sign you guys up for it. I'll show you really quick that it's something pretty cool. Let me pull that up. This is the Coalfield Solar Fund, and I don't know that my audio will work in here. It's connected to the hotspot on my phone, so I'm not going to try to play the videos. But basically, schools can expect anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 depending on the size of your project. Okay, that money can be used however you want to use it. You want to throw it at something else beyond roofs. You want to throw it at teacher salaries. You want to throw it at books. You want to send kids on a field trip to Gaddy's over in Pikeville. It's up to you guys. But we are partnered with Intuit here. That's Dr. Westover. You guys might know her from Mountain Community College. And Dr. Mullins is in the video talking about the workforce program. I encourage you guys to go look on your own. I don't want to waste the board's time playing a video if you guys can watch it if you want to. But yeah, that's kind of everything in a nutshell. The Intuit grants are due, like you have to approve a power purchase agreement with us. You guys can go with 2 or 4 schools. If you do the other 2, you do need a roof replacement, but the award will be $50,000 to $150,000. Yes, sir.
So I haven't been attending these meetings for more than a couple of months. So all of this is new.
Sure.
These folks probably know this. But what grant paperwork have we already submitted?
I'll show you. So what you guys have already put in, if I can still get it to pop up. and a workforce development questionnaire. And the part of this, this will pull up the task and yeah, I'm connected to my hotspot. So, but it was just like, what do you, who wants it? What do you do? Submit notice. Yeah. So it was this, and then there was a workforce development questionnaire, and a bunch of other stuff. I can get the
So we're
copy.
not contractually.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So we've submitted a notice of interest. And what is the next step then in terms of the grant?
Oh, all you gotta do is approve that you want to go solar, and then Intuit is awarded Intuit, and the board of directors for the cultural solar fund is awarded those executives. That's.
And I know you may not know the detail of the criteria for the grant, but in general, I mean, is it a guaranteed grant, or is there complete discretion with the board of directors, the board that?
I've got you guys footnoted in the board because I've been working on this for so long.
Okay, so probably that means there is discretion, but you've got some clout.
Yeah, well, we've been working with you guys and you qualify for everything that is required. You're Coalfield County, you are an energy community. Let me go back on this page. Energy community basically means that all the grants and options that I can put into things, this wasn't made just by us. This was made with the Department of Energy Information. So all of these counties you see through here are all energy communities that qualify for all those IRA tax credits that I was referring to earlier. And that's how it made this project go from not feasible before those IRA tax credits were passed to feasible now. I think what is Intuit getting out of it? All they're getting out of it is saying, hey, we spent some money, we made solar happen in the Gulf region. That's it.
Okay, so for the other state schools that we've worked with and that deals with, did those schools submit this project out for bids?
So that's a great question. You're talking about procurement. So we have went through multiple bid options. Some of the other ones have. But when we signed agreements with Albemarle County Schools, that gave us cooperative procurement. I'm sure you're familiar with that. Now that happened back in about 2017, 2018. And then this year, just a few months ago, we signed with Prince William County Public Schools, and that also gave us cooperative procurement. And then we signed with BCCS, which also gave us cooperative procurement. So we've got multiple layers of cooperative procurement. Now, Lee County, for example, they did sole source procurement because they were doing roofs with the solar. They were actually doing the roof restorations. So they did sole source procurement, basically put it in paper. We went through the law. Are you the board lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we went with the lawyer and basically went through sole source procurement, put it in paper.
So on the one option where we could either buy a roof or pay you for the roof, if we pay you for the roof, I know you're probably not a lawyer, but is it your understanding that we would be able to
sole source it? Because it's solar in that. Yeah. You could sole source it or you could write into cooperative procurement because BCCS included roofs. Sorry for the long explanation. I've been through procurement so much in so many different places that I understand completely the concerns and questions. We want to make sure everything's in the oven. I don't want anybody to be able to say this wasn't done correctly.
And how many years has your company been in existence?
Since 2004. And I can give you tons of references.
And if for some reason your company didn't survive for the next 21 years,
that's a great question.
Is there a bond or something that would kick in to?
That Hartz is the person that would fall back on to maintain this.
They guarantee it then?
Yeah, I can send contract. So I can send you for contract whenever you want to see them.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you send me an email? Yeah. Give me your contact information on BAS@streetlaw.com.
Can I text that to myself really quick?
I'll write it out for you after we finish.
Yeah, okay, great. But yeah, that's all I have. If you folks have questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to.
Are any of them finished in, like Wise County? They're hooked up and making power.
Yeah, you guys want to ride Wild Primary? Come check it out. I got Lee High School up and running. Lee Career Center being commissioned in a week and a half. I got out of the 12 sites that are in Wise and Lee, I have 8 of them completely running, and it will be all 12 of them running by.
What kind of numbers are they?
They're seeing more than one outcomes. So you can call Brian Dean. You know Brian. He's the superintendent.
Is there a limit that we can take from the power company to? I mean,
that's a great question.
If you make 50%, just throwing out a crazy number.
Yeah.
We can use your 50% or the power company. Do we have to still buy a certain percent from the power company?
You're going to have a bill from the power company for standby charge. If you were to do completely 100%, we don't do 100% of power on school. And the reason behind that is because of COVID. I don't know if you guys closed down during COVID or not, but so a lot of school districts did. But the school districts that did close down during COVID only saw about an 8 to 9% decrease in their power bills. Even if the school's vacated, because it's still cooling food, still cooling schools, still cooling the water and all that jazz. So we don't size over 90%. And the reason we don't do that is because we don't want you to be paying for power that you can't use because of where it happened. So that's why we say that route. But to answer your question, you can't choose what 50% is. It's just 50% of the power bill. If it's a 50% offset, then it's 50% of the power bill you get at a lower cost. If I could do 90% of every school, I would. It's just I don't have the roof or the ground to make it happen. And if I did, I'd definitely get there. So, yeah.
Thought I was following you, and then I realized I wasn't.
Sure.
Did you say that we would purchase 50% of what we need every month?
Let's go back. I'll try to. So, all right. So, for this example,
actually, he gave me the answer.
Okay, great.
I told him I just make it 50%.
I didn't see 50% before. I thought,
I was just following your hypothetical. So
you were being nice to.
Yeah. But if you guys have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time. I really believe in what I'm doing. I'm not one of those people that can sell stuff that doesn't. I worked at Crutchfield for 18 years. I was a training manager there, if you guys are familiar with that place at all. My wife is still working there, and my daughter goes to Wise County Schools, and I put solar on her school. So I was very comfortable. I'm not an engineer, but I was very comfortable with the engineering numbers I saw and pounds per square foot and all that, and people working on it. So I'm here if you need me. I'll give you a few business cards if that's okay. Real quick.
Do you have any questions? We have a newspaper guy here.
Oh, hey, all right. Jacob just come out there. What happens, are there a policy in place like if the school burns down?
Yeah. So that's a great question. So we just had that happen, actually. If you guys watched the news, it didn't burn down. There was a tornado that came through and pretty much didn't rip the roof off of Knob Elementary, but it came pretty close. The only thing that kept the roof on was our panels and the balance blocks that were on there. It actually ripped the capstones off the side, if you guys are familiar with how the roof goes on and all that jazz. But the insurance completely covered that. You guys are probably through Lee Brandon's company. Yeah, Mayport. Call Lee. He'll explain everything. I've met with Lee multiple times. And yeah.
What happens if 17 or 18 years down the road that Buchanan County Public School System wants to consolidate their elementary schools, and that's what we've done on that?
So at that point in time, the building is going to be sold back to the county, or given to the county. And the county would assume that power is going to that building, that buying that power. Now they could buy it out, or they could redeem the contract by paying whatever the remaining balance is.
So we would have to get approval from the county
to do what?
for this project? Because if the schools get consolidated in 15 years and we would not need those panels, the buildings would go back to the county. The question is, would we need to get pre-approval? We need to get approval before we do this project by the county.
I've never had that.
Would that be similar to putting in a gas tank in the ground?
Yes.
And they come out, so we give them back. They're responsible for getting the gas tanks out of the ground, which is.
That's a great question. Great question. Anybody got any answer? I'm happy to answer anything I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll be honest, and I'll come back to it with an answer.
Are there any other competitors that's doing the same thing that you're doing right now in the area?
Not in the area. Not people that are located here that are doing it here. You know, that was a big thing for me because I was working for a company out of Richmond, and all the money that I made for that company went back into Richmond. It didn't come to Wise or Southwest Virginia. Our goal is to basically do this here, stand up a true. We actually already started a company. It's called Lonesome Pine Solar. It's going to be doing some residential, eventually small commercial, and maintaining these arrays as time goes on. So, no, there's not anybody that's doing it here. Are there other companies that do what I do? Yes. Are they flying people in and helicoptering people from everywhere else? Yeah. And I actually requested that the Virginia Department of Energy put a grant requirement in that says that any solar array that's built in the Coalfield area has to be built with employees sourced in the Coalfield area. So that's something that actually got worked into a grant option. So, yeah.
Last question, what is the longest school district that you work with?
Oh,
how is it? What is it been profitable?
Yeah. They've Orange County Schools and Augusta County Schools were some of the first that we did. Actually, the first one that we ever did was Eastern Mennonite University, and they are through their third or fourth phase now. And their former president, Lawrence Schwartzendruber, please bear with me on pronunciation here, actually is one of our sales reps now. So, yeah, we've got a good relationship with everybody. And like I said, I'm happy to give you facilities managers, superintendents, anybody you guys want to speak with, other lawyers, anybody else.
So it's kind of like if I buy a new car today and 5 years down the road, another car that's got all these other gadgets on it. You know, you're looking at 15 years on those solar panels. What if something better
That's a great
comes
question.
out in, say, 7 years and we're still riding the old clunker?
I can't predict the future.
Well, I know that.
But what I'll say is if there's a way for me to make money off of putting a new technology, we'll buy out your contract and try to put new stuff on. Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, like, in all honesty, like, solar panels have been around since the 70s, but they've been really in use since the 90s. So this isn't new technology. But they have gotten to a point where they're actually affordable enough for power purchase agreements to actually work for school districts, which is why you're seeing this happen all across the country. We're at a point where the panels are producing such a wattage at this point in time that we don't feel like technology is going to move much past this for a very long time. And that's why it's kind of moving a lot faster. We're gaining a lot more school districts because of all these tax credits, and the government sees that as well. If a new technology comes out, which it may, they may come out with EPDM roofing that has solar panels embedded in it, who knows? If that comes out and I can put that on your roof and sell you power, I will come back and buy out this contract to do that. That is how we've always stood by what we've done. We've actually replaced a system that we've actually put on before with higher output panels. So, yes, we've done it before. It's just, that system was put on in 2007, and then we replaced the panels when they did. Like, I think we replaced them in 2017, 2018. So, if you have concerns, you guys have my cards. Anything else? You good? Anything else? No? Thank you all so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you all.
Okay, Ledger, personnel recommendations for hire from the recommendation committee.
Recommendation committee has,
Can we do the school improvements or reading specialist, early high, or council high, and the special ed one? Can we do those 5 first?
reading specialist, Ruth Tester, school improvement coordinator, Kathy Witt, early high school principal, Greg Tester, council high school principal, Carolyn Mitchell, special education teacher, Dora Nevis.
That's a recommendation from the committee.
Yes, sir.
We'll make that motion.
Okay, we have a motion.
I'll second.
Second. Discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Mr. Flanagan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
Yes.
Mr. Thornberry? Yes. And I'm a yes. Okay, that leaves Hurley Elementary.
And the committee recommended Brandon Davis.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
We have a motion from Mr. Thornberry. Second. Hearing no second. We'll have a roll call.
I'll say.
Huh?
I'll say.
Yeah. We have a second now. Discussion. No discussion. Mr. Blankenship?
No.
Mr. Flanagan?
Yes.
Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
Mr. Klein?
No.
Mr. Thornberry?
Yes.
And I'm a yes. So, Mr. Davis?
I make a motion to adjourn.
There's a motion to adjourn and a second. All those approved, say aye. Aye. We done.